The historic Putnam Lodge is in the small company town of Shamrock, Florida, though the area is widely considered as Cross City, the name of the neighboring town. The hotel was constructed between 1924 and 1925, and it has a multifaceted history that spans the Northwest Florida timber industry, Native American history, and locals will also tell you it was a bootlegger hub for mobsters like Al Capone during Prohibition. The timber connection stems from the original iteration of the lodge being a gentleman's club for timber executives and the use of virtually extinct pecky cypress wood to build it. Because of the sturdy nature of pecky cypress, Putnam Lodge has maintained its unique character despite several renovations to make it more modern, the last being in 1999. When the Putnam Lumber Company moved to the area in the early 1920s, William O'Brien, the president, decided to make this part of Dixie County a company town. He paid his employees well, built a school and a commissary, and also furnished nice homes for the workers. He had a gentleman's club and an upscale restaurant built and named it after his associate, E.B. Putnam. The lumber mill and the Putnam Lodge was built at the crossroads where the neighboring town got its name of Cross City. To this day, Putnam Lodge stands at the intersection where the old Spanish Trail and the old Salt Road meet. Though the area is still involved in the lumber community today for yellow pine, pecky cypress is what brought Putnam lumber to the area. It was desirable for its strength and beautiful peck marks caused by Sterium taxity. He also constructed the ornate lobby beams using pecky cypress. Native Americans painted the beams with mulberry juice, and O'Brien has shamrocks inlaid in the overhead crossbeams. While the connection between the Putnam Lodge and Al Capone isn't as substantial as a historian could hope, there is evidence to suggest that some of its features were constructed in order to elude Prohibition authorities. Prohibition lasted from 1920 to 1933, and the lodge was built during this time. The evidence for it being a place for bootleggers is there if you know where to look. For example, there is a trapdoor in the lobby discreetly hidden under an oriental rug leading to a crawl space beneath the hotel that would have provided a quick getaway. The mantel over the fireplace has a discreet peephole that looks into a small closet. The bootleg liquor was stashed in the closet, and the bootleggers could view anyone who was trying to purchase their goods. The open space upper floor served as a lookout point and gave a bird's eye view to the illegal liquor still across the road. Guests are allowed to roam the 18-acre grounds, and there is much wonder to behold. Peacocks roam freely around the grounds, and it is not uncommon to have one greet the guests as they walk out of the hotel, as I quickly learned. When guests do walk out of one of the back doors to the manicured lawn, the first thing they see is a swimming pool with a black and white harlequin pattern on the deck. The property is tranquil and includes an aviary, rose garden, and a Japanese garden. The elegant property reminds one of a past era in what is commonly referred to as Old Florida. Walking into the Putnam Lodge is an elegant way of returning to the past, and the hotel owners and employees are more than happy to regale you with the nuanced history of the lodge. They also enjoy hearing about their guests' stories and journeys too, which adds a level of comfort and southern charm to the hotel's ambience. The hotel is almost a century old and, although as sturdy as the day it was built, there have been modern changes made, though they do not detract from the original design of the Putnam Lodge.